Okay, hey guys, welcome back to my channel again. So today I'm going to be doing the 24-hour reading challenge. It is 8:58. I want to start at 9 o'clock, which is probably going to happen any second, and I need to run down and get my book. But I wanted to just do a quick intro with a microphone that is decent because my camera one is shit. But look how cute this is. It's so cute. So yeah, I do have problems with fatigue, so I'm not going to be staying up all night to do this challenge. What I'm going to do is set a time, like start the timer, and I'll pause it when I go to sleep because I will make myself ill if I don't go to sleep. One of those things when my body does not function. Yeah, all right, okay, it's just turned 9 o'clock. So let's start and run downstairs. Okay, I'm going to be switching between like phone and my camera, but the first book I'm going to read today is Seven Husbands of Evelyn Hugo. I wanted to read Act Your Age, Eve Brown, because I've read the first two, and I started reading it yesterday, and I got a few chapters in, and now the book won't work because I haven't got a physical copy. I'm reading it on the iBook store on my phone. So I'm going to just take the L because I hate reading series like with gaps in, and I'm gonna start this. It's one of my friend's favorite books, so yeah, let's see how this goes. Okay, so it is like a couple minutes after 10, so I've now been reading for an hour, and apparently I've only read that much. So I'm on page 55. Apparently I'm not as fast a reader as I thought I was. But I also haven't really, I used to read loads when I was a teenager, and I like really fell off reading for like 6 years. So yeah, maybe even longer than 6 years. So that does make sense, and I'm probably not as fast as I was, but I'm really enjoying it so far. We've just read about the first husband. I'm just about to start chapter 7. I thought I would do an hour check-in to just be like, yeah, not as fast as I thought I was, but I am enjoying this book, so God knows how long it's going to take me to read this. But I'm thinking if it's been an hour and I read that much, it's probably going to be like 8 hours. But we'll see. So yeah. Okay, so it is 1 o'clock. Yes, that is Jungkook on my lock screen. So it's been 4 hours. I accidentally on my timer got rid of it, so I'm pausing now anyway the timer to have lunch, because I kind of need both hands to eat my lunch because I'm requiring a knife and fork for my lunch. So I'm going to pause the timer anyway to eat because I won't really be able to read at the same time. And I'm going to quickly upload the video. That is the one before this. While I do that, so at least I'm doing something. And then when I finish my lunch, we will start the timer again for 20 hours. Yeah, so far the book is still downstairs. I've left it on there. So far I'm about halfway through, maybe just over. But I'm really loving the book. It's definitely a book that I can eat. Regardless of doing this challenge, I probably would have sat and read it in one sitting anyway, because I'm really enjoying it. and it's, you know, there's a lot of wet that we're uncovering. I'm enjoying it. But yeah, I need to figure out what I'm going to read next as well, because I haven't quite decided. I've got 2 options, but I haven't fully decided what I'm going to do yet. So yeah, anyway, I'm going to go have lunch now, and I will come back when we're going to be starting the timer again. Okay, so I bought my book so I can check. I'm over halfway through. I'm on 219 out of 385 pages. So we're over halfway there. Let's see how long it takes to finish. I need a minute. That I'm not even finished. I don't think I'm not even finished. I've still got a few pages left. For those that have read this book, the page that is chapter 64, the one page that is chapter 64, that is what is just blowing my mind. Officially finished The 7 Husbands of Evelyn Hugo, and that was amazing. If I didn't have to do this challenge, I think I would sit for a while and just think, but I have another book and I need to read, and I don't even know which one to read. I have so many options that I don't know what to read now. I feel like I need something like nice and light. I don't even know if I have anything nice and light. Okay. Obviously, this took me 6.5 hours to read, which honestly was a bit quicker than I thought it was going to be. I thought it was going to end up being like 8 hours. But 6.5, I'm pretty proud of that. I'm pretty proud. So that was, what was it? That was 385 pages. And obviously, it's been about 7 hours since I started this challenge because I did take a half-hour break for lunch. So, what am I going to read next? I have a few options. I just don't know what to read. Ironically, okay, these are my two options I've got so far. Verity by Colleen Hoover, or With This Kiss by Carrie Hope Fletcher. Both of these books are in the haul that is currently uploading upstairs. Once uploaded, it's just scheduled for 5 o'clock. Thing is, this, you would think this is a bigger book. No, this is a few pages less than this one. It's a hardback, so it's bigger. And I'm tempted to read this. I feel like it's going to be a little bit more heartwarming, and then this one's a thriller, and I don't know what I'm in the mood for. I mean, it's not Valentine's Day, it is the 18th. It's been Valentine's Day, but I'm still in a bit of a like, I kind of want to read romance books because it's February. And I have got the Twisted series here, but I want to read them all in one go. But I'm literally back to work on Monday, so like, even so, I probably won't, like, it's not like I managed to finish them before I got to work anyway. I think I'm gonna read Verity because I feel like if we're sticking on books I've read specifically because I want to know what the plot twists are, this is a good continuation. So Verity is what I've chosen. So let's get reading that. And my camera also ran out of battery partway through filming the last clips, so that's why I changed my phone partway through. So that's upstairs charging. So yeah, anyway, let's get to reading this one. Move because being sat on that little chair for so long is making my legs hurt and I need to like lie down. So I don't actually know how far I am into this now. I think when I last checked the timer it was like 3 hours of this. Well, then my 4 hours has already been, we've already done 4 hours of this one of the 20-hour timer. It was like nearly 4 hours, so we're pretty much like 8 hours into this now. But it's been a bit over an hour since I started reading this book, and I am on page 60. So this writing's a lot bigger than the last book, so it might be a bit easier and quicker to read, and it is a tiny bit shorter as well, so maybe we can aim for 6 hours rather than 6.5. But let's see. I've also got some chocolate with me because I just need some sugar. I'm getting tired now, but honestly, considering it's 5 p.m. now, that's not so bad that I'm only just getting tired now, because usually I get tired about 3 o'clock. The joys of having fatigue for no reason. been 9 hours since I started this challenge, and I would say I'm like nearly halfway through Verity. I think I'll be reading this book for 2 hours and 20 minutes now. I think it was like 22, the 3rd hour mark of this timer that I started this book. So it's been a little over 2 hours. So that's actually not bad for how far I am through this book. I think the fact that writing is bigger is definitely helping. But I'm about to make my tea, but I'm just making pasta so I can read as I'm making it, because I don't really need to do much. So yeah, I'm starting to get pretty tired now because I've been sat all day. But I get tired regardless if I've sat all day or if I've been up doing stuff all day. So tired is just my default setting at the moment. Yeah, so we'll see. I'm hoping I can finish this tonight and start the next one, but I still don't actually know what the next one is going to be. So yeah, I'm really annoyed that for some reason my At Your Age Eve Brown book for some reasons isn't working, because I'd read the first two and I wanted to read the third one straight away. I mean, those books, they don't like follow on from each other. Like, they do kind of, but like they stand alone. You can read them all separately. If I'm reading a series, I want to read the full series if I'll enjoy it in one go. So yeah, so I'm gonna go make some pasta and continue reading. Okay, we're officially halfway through. It is 9 p.m. and I started this at 9 a.m. I am so close to the end of Verity that I think it will pretty much be like the 6 hour mark that I'll have read this. By the time I finish, let's see how many pages I've got left without spoiling it for myself. That's acknowledgement. There's 313 pages and I'm currently on 267. So yeah, I am actually really warm right now. I'll have to turn my heating off, but yeah, I'm quite proud of how much I've managed to read. This one has definitely been a lot quicker than the last one, but I think it's partly because, well, there's less pages for one, but also the font is bigger in this, so I think it's a smaller book than it appears. So yeah, I need to finish this before I go to bed and start reading something more lighthearted, because what the fuck? Verity is incredibly fucked up. That's all I can say. And you already knew that probably from various other reviews of this book, but yeah, I'm really just I can't really put into words. But I really like her writing. This is the first Colleen Hoover book I've ever read, and I just find it very like easy to read, which is what I need when I'm getting back into reading, you know. So yeah, I'll maybe give a few of her other books a go. I'm still waiting for my pre-order of It Ends With Us, so then I can read It Starts With Us, because of course when I bought that I didn't know it was a sequel, so I have to read them two books because they're on order. But I've got one of them. The first one's on order. But I'm not getting that till April, apparently, according to Waterstones, that it comes out. So I've got like 2 more months to wait. But yeah, this has been something so far, and I'm not even at the end. So I'm gonna continue now. I don't know what's going on. I really don't. I literally don't even know. I don't even know. For anyone who's read Reverdeen, what the fuck? And the fact that there's a collector's edition with the never before seen final chapter, and it's the end, or is it at the right? Oh, I don't know what to believe. I don't know. I really, I don't know. I don't know. This is gonna be. I need to speak to someone who's read this. I need to. I don't know. I don't know what I need. I need to erase this book from my mind. Okay, I have just checked though, and this book took me less than 6 hours to read because of my second timer, that is of 20 hours, because it's all very confusing. Let's just try and add it up. Also, I changed because I was very hot and I'm not wearing a bra and this is not very flattering and I'm only just realising. But whatever. So I started at about the 6 hour 40 minute mark, and it is now the 12 hour 12 minute mark. No, oh wait, no, because it's I took a half hour break, so it's of me reading, it's a 12 hour 15 minute mark. 6.5 hours for Facebook, about 5.5 for the second book. So that is not bad. That is not bad at all. I have no idea what to read now. And because it's only 9:45, so I could probably get a few more hours reading in. I want something nice and light and fluffy. Because I can't sleep after reading this. Because at one point I was really creeped out, to be honest. It was... yeah, I don't know. I was very creeped out at one point. I don't know if I'm tired and I'll feel less like this in the morning. But this book has slightly broken me. In a good way, because I'm questioning everything that was in this book. Purely because of the last few pages. But now I need to figure out something else to read. Let's go have a look. Right, okay, so... I want something fluffy. I don't think I've got anything fluffy. I'm really sad now that I've already read Book Lovers, because I could really do with a book like Book Lovers right now. Or The Flat Share, but I've read them. I don't know what to do. I haven't got enough books for this. Oh, I don't know what to do. I could read Twisted Love and start like the Twisted series, but they're not very fluffy. I could read the Carrie Hope Fletcher book, because I don't think doesn't sound very fluffy though, because it's meant to be like if she kisses someone, she sees how they die. Yeah, she sees how they die, not when. So that sounds a bit depressing. Then what if he dies at the end? Okay, I did read the final line and it doesn't sound like he died, so I might read this one. I hate the Waterstones. I had like a Waterstones half price sticker on. Oh no, I had a Waterstones exclusive sticker on. I had both because I did get a half price. But the red sticker came off very easily, but the black exclusive sticker has left like you can see like a sticky like grease mark type thing, and it's really annoying. I really didn't realise how saggy my boobs looked, considering I have tiny boobs in this. So I'm just, yeah. I didn't think small boobs could look saggy, to be honest with you, especially because mine are practically non-existent. And I'm now self-conscious. So I'm going to read this book in the hopes that I feel better about life. And then I don't know what I'm going to do after that. I really don't know. I don't know. I feel like I need another trip to Waterstones. I have got literally 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. I have 22 new books, and that's only new books that I have yet to read. And I'm like, I need more books. No, I don't. I really don't. I need to read the books I've already fucking got. It is like 11:30 or something, maybe less than that, but I've been doing this now because I took another break before I took makeup off. I paused the timer for like 15 minutes, but it's been 13.5 hours. I was really trying to get to 14 before I went to bed, but I am so tired. I'm gonna make myself ill if I don't sleep. So I'm going to bed. So timer is paused. We will continue in the morning. Okay, it's 7:33. I had wanted to start this at 7:30 on the dot. This is the first time in like a month that I've forced myself up this early, and I feel atrocious. But I'm also back to work tomorrow, so I kind of have to. I have to get used to this feeling again because I got used to being able to stay in bed indoors until I felt less like I wanted to die. That makes it sound like I'm depressed. I'm not. It's just I always wake up feeling 5 times more tired than when I went to sleep, and it's really irritating. It's starting to just. It's been a long time of this now. Yes. So last night I took the sleeve off because I was just like it's actually quite irritating to read a hardback with that sleeve on, so I just took it off for now. Where did I get to? I got like a decent chunk of the way through. I'm on chapter 5, which is page 64. I was really struggling to read last night, probably because I am like shattered. And last night I was really trying to stay up till 12 so we hit the 14-hour mark. But I just did not feel well because of how tired I was, so I had to go to sleep. I really genuinely thought last night, oh well, I can stay up till 12 and then wake up at 6. 6 hours sleep. Since when I can't survive on 6 hours sleep and not like spend the morning dozing. What did I even think last night? This isn't a new thing, this fatigue. I've had this for like 2 years now. I know fine well that I can't do that. Yeah. I honestly feel like I'm struggling to function. I've made myself a green tea in the hopes that the caffeine will make me feel better, because it usually does make me feel a bit better, and I've got a cold glass of water. I definitely had to put makeup on this early in the morning because I was like, you can't see how ill and pale I look on the morning when I feel this. Yeah. So hopefully I can actually take the words in. I had to read quite slow last night. So the fact I'm on page 65, I'm pretty happy with. But yeah, okay, I'm not going to ramble anymore. Let's get the timer started. So it's 9.5 hours and then remember this is the 20-hour timer because yesterday I did 4 hours and accidentally got rid of the timer. So we're doing 20 hours now. So we still got 10.5 hours to go. Not too bad. Okay. So start. I've moved to my bed. I was on the sofa for the last like hour and a bit, like hour and a half. I didn't stay in my desk chair very long. I had wanted to sit up so that I wouldn't get really like sleepy. But sometimes when I'm really tired, my body hurts really easily and I cannot sit in a desk chair because my body starts hurting. So I went down and lay on the sofa. But frankly, I'm really cold because I just forgot to put the heating on at all, and it is still winter. So while my house is warming up, I thought I would come up to bed because I've got really nice fluffy sheets on. Yeah, I'm over halfway now. I'm on chapter 19, which is page 201. So I think I've got like 100 and... I've got 116 pages left. So I'm probably gonna like hour and a half, 2 hours of reading this. And then I'll be time to pick the next one. So fingers crossed I don't fall asleep, because when I was lying on the sofa I was so close to just having a nap. And the only reason I didn't is because I was dying for a wee. So yeah, we'll see how it goes. Okay, so it is 11:27 of my 20-hour timer. We're now on 30 hours and 20 minutes. I've just finished with this case. I've took the dust jacket off. I need to put that back on. So I've just finished this probably 2 minutes ago. I had to go and get my camera from downstairs. And the next book I'm going to read. I started reading this. I thought I would double check so I knew how long it had been, because obviously with me starting last night, I started last night at the 8 hours 25 minutes mark. So it's took me just under 5 hours to read this. I didn't quite read for an hour last night, and it's not quite the 4 hour mark yet because I started after 7:30. So it's nearly it was like probably like 20 to 8 really that I started. So I can't believe that took me. I'm getting quicker. 6.5 hours for the first book, 5.5 for the last one, and then just under 5 for this one. Like literally, like nearly. And like last night, I was reading so slowly. So I'm actually really happy with myself with that. I don't feel quite as dead as I did earlier now as well, which is nice. So the next one I'm going to read, keeping on with the death theme, is Everyone in This Room Will Someday Be Dead by Emily Austen. So this one has a much smaller writing. It's a very floppy book, this one, I have to say. It's very like, yeah. How many pages does this have? There's 243 pages in this though, so it's again shorter. I'm just getting shorter with the books, apparently. So okie dokie. I have finished the 4th book. I have just under 3 hours left. And I'm aching from sitting down so much, to be honest with you. What time is it again? It's just after 3 o'clock because I'm going to be finishing about 6. This was unlike anything I've ever really read before. But it had quite a nice optimistic end to it, so I did enjoy that. And it was very like all over the place in like the timeline of things. Not really a timeline, but just like it kept flip-flopping back between things and just suddenly cutting into other scenes, which I didn't really mind actually, but yeah. It was decent. It was decent, but it wasn't like 100% my cup of tea. But I liked the book. This one, I think I started at 11:30. I can't remember. I'll have a look through the footage. But obviously it's 3 o'clock now, so it's took me about 4.5 hours to read this one. So it's took even less time to read this. and I've only got 3 hours left, so I could read this, which is just a really short book, or I did check earlier, and the third book in the like Brown Sisters by Talia Hibbert series is working on my phone again, and I've already read 2 chapters of that the other day, so I think I might read that one because I need something uplifting after the last few books, to be honest with you. Yeah, in fact, yeah, I am gonna read that because yeah, I I just need nice fluffy romance, which hopefully this book will be. Although from the 2 chapters I've read, I think this is going to be my least favourite one, but we'll see. Okay, so it is, there we go, 6:22. So that is the 24-hour challenge done. I'm really tired. The last hour I've been like in and out of sleep. But I managed to read 4 and a bit books, so I'd already read the first 2 chapters of this book that I'm currently on. But I'm on page 202 out of 496 on here of Act Your Age, Eve Brown. Yesterday I read 7 Husbands of Evelyn Hugo and Verity, and then today I've read With This Case and Someday Everyone in This Room, Everyone in This Room Will Someday Be Dead. So yeah, it's been a weird one. Yesterday, books wise, I much preferred these 2 over these 2. And I'm really enjoying the Eve Brown book, but I love the first 2, so I'm actually enjoying this one probably about the same as the other 2, despite how I thought from like the beginning of the book. Yeah, these 2, there's like no comparison for the 2. It's not that there was anything wrong with these 2. It's just I loved these 2. So I need to actually think about them and actually give them ratings, because I have got like everything written down for what I rate them for like doing like monthly wrap ups and stuff. So yeah, I'm gonna not read for a few days probably. Well no, I'm gonna finish the After Age Eve Brown and then I might give it a few days rest. But I might not, you never know, I might feel like just reading slowly over the next however long. But I'll do like a monthly wrap up for, I haven't done one for January, but I'll do like January and February together, which is going to be quite a lengthy video because I've read quite a few over the course of the 2 months, so that will probably be the next video that goes up. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed. If you did, hit the subscribe button if you haven't already, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.